Now, as we've discussed in this latest video series, we were talking about slip and falls. Now, it's important to realize that although you could slip and fall on the job, there's always a question of where your compensation will come for your injuries. Is your compensation going to come in the form of a workers' compensation claim that you would have with your place of employment, or a negligence claim, which would be for failure to maintain a proper area in and around where you were and what caused your slip and fall? At the Fischetti Law Group, we explore all possibilities of compensation for your injuries. So when you come into our office, expect to spend an extended amount of time with one of our attorneys to discuss your case and formulate a proper plan of attack in order to get compensation for your injuries. Now, we work closely with some of the best workers' compensation attorneys in the state of Florida. Working hand in hand with a workers' compensation attorney while still pursuing a negligence claim gives you your best chance of a positive outcome if you have been a victim of a slip and fall on the job. Now, just like some of our tips talked about before, how to document the scene, the reports to make, it's always a little more awkward when that happens at your place of employment. But please, don't be afraid to properly document the accident scene just because it happened at work. All of these measures that you take on or about the time of your accident are critical for us to be able to establish a negligence case and get you compensated for your injuries. If you're unable to make an immediate report to your supervisor, write down in as much detail as you can the accident, facts surrounding the accident, and the layout of the scene where you had the accident. Now, also, just as critical as your documentation at the time of the accident is calling us at the Fischetti Law Group. By calling us at the Fischetti Law Group, especially when you're injured on the job, it gives us an opportunity to provide a buffer between yourself and your employer. That buffer will allow us to properly explore and investigate the facts surrounding your accident, document those facts, and advocate on your behalf to get you the most compensation possible for the injuries that you fell victim to because of negligence of your employer or the negligence of an establishment where you were working for your employer. Oftentimes, it's an awkward situation where you're injured on the job. That's why it's critical that you call the Fischetti Law Group as soon as possible after your injury, either at your place of employment or during the course of your employment. Remember, time is critical. The sooner that you act to an accident, the sooner you can get the medical attention that you need to recover from that accident and allow us at the Fischetti Law Group to document and investigate the facts around the accident. And as always, check us out on Instagram, email, or phone.